navigating AI progress, job disruption, and regulation challenges in a fast evolving society.
Another thing with AI, I know AI came out, everyone said, oh, AI is going to take all the low level jobs out, right? Like, like janitor and stuff. But people don't realize, right, is like exactly taking out all the junior developer jobs.
Exactly.
So like in Seattle, so like 5 years ago, was a network event, and someone would say, is anyone looking for a job? Any software developer looking for a job? No one looking for a job.
Yes.
What company? Like 25 companies. Yeah, we need 10 developers. Now it's switched. Now there's literally 20, 30, 40 people, developers, junior developers can't find a job. Like
I know.
There's stories of like people master degree from Cal Tech and like Berkeley and Harvard, I can't find a job because, I mean, like Mark Zuckerberg, your favorite guy again, is getting rid of all the mid-level to juniors.
Yes.
For AI.
So they're not going to get the experience to reach that other level.
Yeah.
And even then, like probably this year, they'll probably release a next level of AI that will take out those people. But I have heard good things from, like I have friends who are programmers, and I also have a friend who manages like 50 programmers, and he was saying that he was testing his team against a well-known AI coding platform called Cursor, and he was saying that it's like it's just not the same level. It's not as good. But who knows?
Yeah.
Within this year,
more AI learns and stuff. Yeah.
Probably like within like the next few months, it'll be drastically better. So I'm conflicted. I'm really conflicted with AI, to be truthful. Like, because I think it has a lot of incredible things, incredible applications, and it's great. But I do personally think there should be government regulation for how companies use it.
Yeah, bad thing about back that, like if text that, like 2025, government is still back in 1975.
Exactly. And so these people are just like, and now it's like two people on like the two the most important platforms for like most people, at least for news. Like most people don't read the news. I think it's like most people get it on like Facebook.
Yeah.
So it's like this, and so this guy Zuckerberg like has so much power, and Elon's got the other power, and I don't think it's potentially a good thing.
Yeah, I know. Talking about the government, like I don't think I've ever been more embarrassed as an American citizen as when the tech stuff, all the U.S. senators and congressmen like asking dumbass questions like,
yes,
could you just ask your page, your intern could easily ask these questions for you, right?
Yeah.
It was such embarrassing as an American, right? How this congressman, like,
it's amazing how old they are.
Yeah,
they're like everybody.
You know,
it's like even Trump. You see him, he's like drastically older than he was. He's like, what is it?
Like 78, 77.
Wow.
He's up,
77.
Yeah.
That's so.
But he's still pretty quick,
Yeah, he is. I'm sure he's funny.
He's good. Yeah. Like I was at a news conference maybe a couple of weeks ago, and he called this lady, news reporter, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't think you were. I was surprised. I didn't think you were calling me. I didn't know. I didn't know, right?"
Yeah.
He said, "That's your problem. You never know anything. I decided to call you anyway." I mean, it's like bam, just like that.
Troll. Yeah.
Oh, he's a master troll.
Yeah. It's great. I mean, like it's funny. No worries. But as long as like a lot of people don't suffer as a result. But I mean, it's like it is objectively funny.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff.
Of course, the worst case scenario, the AI robots take over, and enslave all of us, and like, like.
And I wonder, like, who knows? Maybe AI could be a better leader.
Yeah,
in terms of government, because no ego.
Yeah, someone talked about that one time. Like, dude, we'd be better off an AI president, right?
Maybe
versus a human who's followable, who's emotional,
super, and like even just to get in the job, like that's why I'm like a kind of like a liberal, moderate, like but left-leaning guy. But it's like even to do that job, you have to be so egotistical and like just disingenuous.
That I think you have an ego because you can't be. How to put this? Like you have to have self-confidence. You have to think about even if you win, 49% of the country thinks you're a jerk, right?
Yeah.
So,
and even then, it's like 50%. So like 50% of people vote, isn't it? So it's like, and then like the first one, like Trump won like what 30 or 40%. So it was like that's like I'm not good with math. That was like 15%.
Yeah, most people don't vote. Yeah, most people don't vote. Yeah.
So, but still very confident.
I remember when Biden when the joke was, more dead people voted in Chicago than live people.
Oh my God, is it true?
Probably, who knows?
Wow. But still, like, very optimistic
Mhm.
in the future. Like there is like a fair amount of worries,
Mhm.
but I think like a fair amount of it is potentially just like media
Oh yeah,
propagating
yeah,
stuff, fear mongering,
yeah.
because it gets clicks.
And thing about tech, I don't think people realize how fast it's advancing. Like me, I've gone from Pong to fucking AI in less than 50 years, right?
Exactly.
And it's gonna probably there's something called like I forget what it's called, but tech advances like double every 18 months, right?
For
It's
sure.
gonna keep doubling and doubling, like before you know it, like we have a implant that automatically translates language or something, right?
Exactly. Oh my God, that'd be wonderful.
And one thing that kills me too, like you have all these people like on the news and stuff, oh, we're living the worst times ever.
My goodness,
Do
insane.
you remember the Black Plague?
Yeah, exactly. Like
You remember like all this shit in the back, like World War One, trench warfare.
exactly. So this is like I don't watch the news because like on a macro level, on every single metric, there's a book, Factfulness, I go into this, and every single metric,
Yeah, way
we're
better.
way better than we
I
used
mean,
to
as
be.
far as health,
Yeah.
not getting sick. I
Yeah.
mean,
Infant mortality rate,
Yeah.
like most, like there were like what, 1 or 2 generations ago, like everybody's kid died at least once.
yeah. I mean, that's why I had a lot of kids.
Yeah,
You had
exactly.
10 kids and maybe 5 lived.
Yeah, so you never have to deal with this. I think the problem in the West is people are too comfortable.
Yeah, I believe that too.
So they're too comfortable. They have like
Making shit up to complain about.
yeah, just you need something. You need like something to stress about.
Yeah, I realize like electricity, hot water, that recent, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty recent, right?
It's, especially here.
Mhm.
Pretty sure my girl got like electricity in her lifetime.
Mhm.
She's like mid-20s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like so her family is like has gone from like technically like Stone Age
Mhm.
to friggin' Wi-Fi, you know?
That's the thing too. I think Vietnam, I mean, maybe it does, but like Vietnam, that war ended in 75 for America.
Yeah.
I think they went to war with Cambodia, China in 79. And so you think about it,
Pretty cool.
40 years, like, damn, like,
Yeah. And
they've done some shit.
they've done a lot of cool stuff. And I'm pretty sure they took down Pol Pot's.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Vietnam was the one.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, you're killing all these kids and people. Can't be doing
That was horrible. Yeah.
horrible. And so it's like and so even in like even regionally, Vietnam is like way better,
Mhm.
way more developed than Cambodia,
Yeah.
Laos, any of this other stuff. And it's like
So Vietnam's like hot
people are great.
spot right now, right?
Yeah. And like you just we mentioned it before, but it's just like the development is so rapid.
Mhm.
And like on an interpersonal level, like because of the internet, there's like a global culture
Mhm.
almost where like you talk to like young Vietnamese people, they consume the same stuff as us. They know about the same stuff. Luckily, they don't. Like I was asking my girl and her friends, like, do you know like Hak Tua?
Mhm.
And she was like, no, what's that? I was like, oh man, amazing, cool.
Man.
You don't know about this.
Yeah, man. She just like,
So there's benefits.
yeah, I guess she got scammed or something. She was part of a scam, it's like that
Hak
crypto
Tua?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I think she got
Hopefully,
scammed.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it's like it was a fault. They try to blame her. Yeah. They try to, yeah, that's bad.
She probably doesn't know anything.
No.
You know, what is she, like 22 or something?
Yeah,
So I
22.
can't blame her.
Yeah.
Blame that
The scumbag.
the scumbag crypto prick that got her into it.
You get a Hawk Tuah coin and make hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, exactly. And then rug pull is a scammer. So personally, I got a backpack stolen in a
Mhm.
train. So I hate with all of my fibers of my body thieves and
Mhm.
scammers. So I just can't but anyways, sorry.
No worries, no worries. So this is a question I ask a lot of people, right? So you had a choice. You can go 500 years in the future or 500 years in the past, or stay here. Which one would you do?
Man, that's a great question. I would potentially stay here.
I would too.
Yeah.
So why not the future or the past?
Future, you never know. And it's like, who knows?
Might be Mad Max, Mad Thunderdome.
Could be Mad Max Thunderdome, or it could be like just a hospital, where like everything's clean and
Or
like
you come here like
crap.
big sign, we're all went to Mars.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's like I don't want to live on Mars.
Mhm.
I mean, I love space stuff, but I don't want to live on
Mhm.
Mars. It looks like crap. And 500 years in the past, it depends, but it depends on where you are and where you are. But like I think about like a thought experiment, like the number of people that probably lived on a farm with their family, and then like a group on horseback up, killed their whole family right in front of them. And that was that was the end of their
Yeah.
life. That's probably happened to like 25% of
Yeah.
people in history.
Yeah, I don't think we're better to go 5 years have passed. First of all, the diseases, you know,
For sure.
the no electricity,
yeah.
dirt, you know, like I said,
Sucks.
random robbers coming with a sword cutting your head off, you know,
Exactly. Like you have like King Tut or all these like people who are like the wealthiest people throughout history, and they never had an iPhone.
no.
They could never like watch Haktua on their phone.
Yeah, like I mean, it's like how did the Roman Empire rule the empire as big as it was, right? You sent a message, like took